Hello. Welcome to my first stream in forever. Anyways, I'm Blue Boy. I'm one of the players on the Biglerville esports team. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to state championship weekend here for the PIEA, but our elite team of Christopher Dugan, Evan Clarenbach, and Brady Cool made it to the state final. They beat South Fayette 4-1 in the series to move on to today's final, and they will go up against Forest Hills, another great team, and also two of the best players of the PIEA, Bluh, which is one of our players, Brady Cool, and Pig B from his real name's Jaden Staines. He's from Forest Hills. These are two of the best players. It's Pig B's last match. He plays on Forest Hills. But it is going to be a great match, and the stream will start in just in 30 seconds. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the watch party. First stream I've done in forever. So this is cool. So let me get the bubble, red color, make it like gold. The Biglerville here. There we go. It's been a while since I last used this, so yeah. Rounded corners. I'll do rounded corners? Oh, wait. Now can I do rounded corners? There we go. Okay, let me get the Twitch up because it is on Twitch. Share screen.
Oh, sorry.
Oh!
With Amex Platinum, you have global.
Mute that for now. Make it easier for y'all to see. All right, that don't work. Okay, so this is the. I'll do it. Just have to wait a moment. So we got. I'm gonna send this link out to everyone. I'll just mute for just a moment. Alrighty, I am back, and but we're still waiting here for the final to start. As the stream said, well, y'all missed it. The casters they would take a little break and then they will come back with the game, and they're really behind. Hopefully, it'll be started by like 3 o'clock or so. For the state championship match. I have this up here. I'll just wait till the match actually starts and I'll actually turn it up. But for the final, the All Star, uh Pigby and Bluh were the only two there. Apparently one of the players from that was supposed to be on the All Star East team, which was Pigby, Bluh, and then Blackout was Wesley from Ephrata. Um, that other guy missed, so it was just Piggy and Bluh on a 2v3, and they still won because like you're going up against the two best players in the PIEA. Like, come on. So we got that. Well, we got two other streams going on. Got PIA Colonial with Super Smash Bros. Which this is pretty cool, I guess. Smash. Watch a little bit of that. We're really concerned with this here. And then you got Valorant over on the PIA Allegheny. You got Lower Moreland and CB South. Oh my. Of course, I don't play Valorant, so there's that, but we're going back to Rocket League. It's like 10% there. So y'all can do this.
I am putting it all into this push. Here they go. A line up for the Rampage, and that Rampage finds them all. Stizzy right behind, finding the picks.
Over here for the whole series.
It couldn't have been any more telegraphed. Stizzy's just clicking heads, and down goes Elizabethtown.
Trophy hoisted, maybe. I don't know. It's probably not gonna be on here, but
Everybody alive, and
oh
they
man,
already lose vision. That's
try to
one
give me
thing
a
on
fun
the table.
time.
And look at this, the
Something
rematch from
oh
behind
yeah,
the
that's
VR
it.
Master.
Go Biglerville.
Already call it 5. You couldn't ask for a better ult from this guy.
Hey, yo, what it do? What it do? It's your boy Q, and we're back here at Mount Aloysius College. We've had a whole bunch of fun down here on Championship Sunday. We've gotten to see a semifinal matchup. We got to see some all-star games, but now it all comes down to this. It's championship time for Division 1, and we're starting off with Rocket League. On one side,
Oh, here we go.
Forest Hills, a team that has long been known and worried about when it came to TEC and PIEA, led by Pig B. But of course, on the other side of the pitch will be a team that they have yet to be able to take down this series, this semester, this year, and that's going to be the Canners from Biglerville.
Yeah!
To be a banger of a championship series. So who better to call every play along the way than my homies Hot Sauce and Llama? Boys, take it away.
Let's go!
Appreciate you, Q, and appreciate you holding down the fort in our other room. Valorant done for the day, Super Smash still running, but this big old boy is going to one of the number 1 or 2 seeds after a best of 7 series. Hot Sauce, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Excited for this next matchup. One of these two teams that's going to get their name engraved right here in this spot. No, I'm not. Yeah, I got it.
All right.
There we go. Now
There we
can hear it.
go.
One of these two teams is going to have their name etched right here on this trophy in just a few moments. Forest Hills, Biglerville. Forest Hills has been a staple of TEC for a long time. They've been a very winning team, but Biglerville, they won that state championship last year. They're a young squad with a lot of talent. They're looking to do the same here this year.
Funny enough, I mean, if you were watching the stream, we just saw Bluh and Pigby join forces to win a 2v3 in their All-Star Showdown. Now they become enemies for one more series on the day. No more second chances, no more time to respond. This is it, a best of 7 to decide your series. And for these Forest Hills kids as well, this is possibly some of the last matches they're going to play as high schoolers.
And Forest Hills might be bringing out someone from a secret roster here as well. And so excited to see what their starting lineup is going to look like. We know a bunch of the Hunch, Bluh, Gorilla played very, very well yesterday. And so they have been that team to beat. They haven't dropped very many maps throughout any of their series. Forest Hills, a tough task.
Yo,
for
is there
them
any
here today,
Biglerville
but they're
guys there?
certainly capable.
Oh, there's the Biglerville guys! They're on
Some
stream!
support for both the two teams here today. We talked about the roof going to be rocked off the building, and it is going
Look
to
at
be
that.
a great matchup for sure. I mean,
Mom,
you talk
and
about
it's mom.
so many championships
Yo,
already
look
given
at over
out, but
there.
this is the culmination to
Let's
the Division One
go.
season. Both these two teams made it to the Elite Division. Both the two teams
They're
made
on
it to
the
face off
right
against each
over
other.
there.
Number
Yo,
one seed was
they're on
earned by
stream.
Biglerville through the Elite Conference
Woo!
victory, and now they've got a chance to
And
seal
we're
the
on
deal.
the
Let's
way.
do it.
It's
Let's
lights
take
out.
five.
And away we go here for the
Go
state
Biglerville
championship.
versus Forest.
Oh, what the? No, 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 no.
The sky. Able to tuck it into the corner as Bluh looks to go around the
bad,
horn. It's a
Jake.
shot that's above here now. Forest Hills looking for a clear. They're going to find the demo.
That early force, you play the demolitions, you play against taking out a member, and for Biglerville, they're going to play in this offensive side. Bluh goes for the touch off the backboard, and Forest Hill's defense is
All right, let's
starting
go.
to
Let's
settle
see
in.
here.
You talk about Forest Hills,
Oh,
it
pick
isn't
me.
that classic
He's
third
one of the
bringing
goats
a
here in the.
seventh grader
Yeah, but
into
not
the
as good as
mix.
Bluh's goat. But
He has been making waves
he's
and
the
waves
best player on
in the
Biglerville.
scene
And
here. We'll see what he's
yes, baby!
off the clock.
And a
To the
assist
bridge,
from Christopher.
nice
Let's
pass over here.
go.
Bluh, right place, right time. It was that shot off the backboard that baited out that goalie of Ozzy. So a nice shot here for Biglerville. They'll get that first goal.
Forest Hill's going to try and respond here with 4 minutes 15 still left to go here in this opener. Starting off with a win, got to be important. Biglerville did
And
exactly
these
that,
two
just like
teams,
Forest
Forest
Hills
Hills
in
and
the
Biglerville,
previous two
they
series
played each other in
yesterday,
the
where they played in their
Elite Conference
semifinals to
Championship.
burn
Both
their
went.
spot in this
I don't
grand
know what
final.
Forest
Now,
Hills
Forest
record
Hills
was,
spent
but we went
a lot of
undefeated.
time in their
We
building.
couldn't stop
To the
winning.
launch, gonna go for the
Nerd
first
still
one. He's
kept
done.
calling
It's a triple
Biglerville
coming in from the
Biglerville. Common
Raiders.
mispronunciation
We
of our
saw
town.
Biglerville
It gets even mixed up in
top of this
TSA
Forest
when we
Hills
go to the
squad
States,
back in
but
2022
Biglerville,
and
we didn't look
2023. So
at
Forest Hills
incredible.
looking for a little bit of a revenge
Blockade's
here
gonna
today.
pass it to
Blockade,
Big
nice
B.
pass across
And Big B
midfield.
getting
He
no,
goes
it's
up immediately.
yes, Gorilla, yes, Evan.
Tanking the boost
Good
here
to
for
say, Big
Blockade.
B,
Big
bring
B
it
circling
back up.
around will wisely direct this one in toward the corner.
To a safer
Ball's going
spot
back.
here for
You
Forest
gotta
Hill.
stop
They
with
got
the
the offense.
Forest Hill
Tries to
players.
go for the double touch
Yeah,
over
you got
towards
the
their
bunch.
teammate.
Look,
Forest
gets
Hill
it. No, it's
just
going to
rips
stop
away
that
with a
blockade.
win.
Sending it back
No
into the
side to
Biglerville
touch.
area.
Only the single goal here in this game number 1 of our grand championship so far. Roger Lunch tried to change that, but Forest Hill's defense has been really stout so far.
Oh,
Nice shot that hits the
my
post
side.
as well.
There it is, Christopher. Yes.
Goal number 2 here. Already looking like they are about to be on fire. It's these multiple chance opportunities here. Nobody for Forest Hills able to get back and find the stop.
They were really close to finding one, but those bar down inside touches are so tough to read as a defensive member flying in. For Biglerville, they have got a 2-goal lead. 3 minutes still to go here. Bluh's going to go for the waterfall and forcing a double commit. It means the rotations are a little bit off, but Pigby wins that first 50. We saw what he can do in that all-star game if you give him space in the air.
Comes Bluh across midfield. A big demo here as well. Pigby does touch it just away over the head of Bunch here as well, and runs out of boost, but is find a way to knock Biglerville off the ball, and still coming in from that save. Biglerville shown time and time again.
Oh,
that not
shoot,
only are they
here we
good at
go.
offense, but they're very good at defense as well.
They've shown they can keep the shutout active. 2-0 so far in favor of the Canners. Just playing through this neutral
That
field.
Bluh's
for
gonna
Blockade,
bring
one
it
of the
back down to the
charging
ground.
members of Forest
With
Hills
still
is going to
2
be coming
minutes
back
left on
next year,
2
playing
minutes and
some
change left on
defense,
the
keeping
clock.
it out of the paint, and making sure
Watch the
Biglerville doesn't
hunch.
have those
Nope,
easy
gets the
chances.
girl
Bunch
gonna
of
be
the
there in
Hunt gonna
time to
go
get
first.
it.
Aerial dig, and
Just no.
Blockade's got the
Bluh's
read.
there.
The
Come
boost
on,
is
get
set.
it. No, it's not
Triple
by
here, but
OC.
Gorilla was
But
blocked off
bunch,
there.
come on.
Nice
Come
save
on.
from Hunt
Oh,
coming
Bluh's
back
in the
here.
air.
Had not a lot of boost in the tank.
No.
Biglerville
Oh,
doing
Gorilla.
a little bit better job of
No.
that boost management at the moment here as they continue shot after shot. Pig B able to touch in toward the net. One defender to beat, but Biglerville steps up, finds a stop.
Putting a body to Bigby right now, not allowing him to have all of that space to generate solo opportunities or even team opportunities. OC's going to go long range angle denied by a bunch of the hunch and then even turns it upfield. It is a Biglerville defense that are keeping them in this series.
Only up by 2 here. Just about 84 seconds on the clock as they
Oh, what a
more
stop
shots
by
toward the net
OC.
here. And that's another
For
dangerous
Forest
one
Hills.
from Biglerville as you see Gorilla trying to keep the drive alive. I'll see. We'll call him off here, off that back wall, out of boost in the tank. And again, we see him kind of just fighting around this mid-area territory.
Like the neutral play. I mean, it gives both these two teams opportunities to score while also challenging them to not go too far forward, to not play too persistent, to let that weakness form in the back
Oh,
line.
Bluh! Brady, come on!
Oh,
Oh,
yet to show for this game number
oh.
1. It is a best-of-7 series, but this is the number 1 seed for a reason. You don't want to give them any sort of advantage, if at all possible.
Steve looking for something off there. It's a nice pass in front of the net. Nobody able to get there in time this time. And Pig Beat looks to scoop it up, knocked away here by Gorilla, circling around. And
That's good.
now we see that
I'm
big
sorry.
booming clear coming in. Gorilla tries to drop it down low,
Bluh's
and back
better.
and
Bluh's
forth.
better.
And both of
Pretty
these
cool's
teams are
better.
scrapping it out right now.
Oh, what's better?
I like the sidewall fights. Bluh's going to intercept this one. Blockade only man to defend it. Bunch of the hunch. Bumps.
Oh, Bunch! Christopher, yes!
Yeah, I mean, this is just a great job here by Bunch.
That was
finds a touch
incredible.
onto the car while booping the defender out the way. And well, that's another goal here for Biglerville. A bit of a slow start for Forest Hills in game number 1, but you talk about those first game jitters, kind of getting warmed up here as well. And so really look for game 2 to tell us how the series might play out. But Biglerville has looked absolutely phenomenal on both sides of the pitch.
Right now, Forest Hills yet to find the back of the net, trying to invigorate this offense with a sub in the grand finals. It's triple zeros, the kill and not down just yet. Gorilla finally sending it off to the
Let's
grass.
go!
Victory for
We're going to win 3-0. Game
not
1.
only did they find 3 goals,
we still got
scoreless as well, which is not something that too many teams have been able to do throughout the regular or the postseason. So we'll have to see if Forest Hills can find a way to respond right here. They often even control the ball possession, as you see here, but that field domination and that big one, boost consumption. Biglerville just did a little bit better job of managing that boost. A lot of times we saw Forest Hills with not a lot left in the tank, and it makes it hard to play defense and keep the balls out of the net.
You need resources to play the defense, and honestly, talking about defense, Biglerville showed just a really strong brick wall for that first game, messing up the rotations, getting bumps here and there to disrupt everything on top of that. They've got a game number 1 victory. They need 3 more if they want to close out the series.
I'd love to go all the way to the best of 7. I'm sure the players wouldn't. They'd probably be tugging at the nerves there, but we love extra Rocket League up here in the booth. Certainly, both of these teams incredibly talented. There's a plethora of talent littered across both of these schools. We saw Bluh and Pigby playing together just moments ago in that All-Star game where they successfully handled some 2v3s.
He walked away with a little bit of hardware today, and now only one of them can walk away with another hardware piece. Forest Hills, the most winningest organization in all of TEC, looking to try and change the route that Biglerville put them on in game 1.
Big B in touch, but it's Biglerville already looking to apply some pressure. A nice pass toward Block A. The 50 in their favor as Forest Hills continues to pressure in the corner. It's a nice pass across midfield. We saw OC going up for that one, but now Pig B on the back pedal has to collect the 100 in the corner, gets demoed away. Biglerville trying to open up the back of the net.
Love that early demo, just putting the force in here and making Forest Hills make a decision the other way. OC almost scores that one. That's going to be a backup from Block A. Set up here. Pigby's going to be rotating in eventually, but OC's actually working back to it. Gets a great chip touch, and Biglerville, that defense striking once again.
One maybe going over the head of Gorilla here. We saw the attack coming in from Block A, not quite able to get there in time. We'll scoop the 100 into the corner and find the demo. Forest Hills seems to be doing a better job of this boost management here in game 2, but still searching for their first goal in the series. Big B trying to channel his inner Lionel Messi there, but it does get taken away. Aussie now at midfield finds the demo as well.
Oh!
Nice little flick of the wrist, gets it up off the hood of the car. No goals here in this first minute, and a close one from Bunch of the Hunch flies to the left side of the backboard. Rangers back on offense. Block A not going to get to that one in time, and this back and forth neutral. Who is going to
Oh,
slip first?
blood!
Shot set up, and a double commit send away.
Unfortunately. Oh, bunch of them stop my block. Block A. Bluh breaks it up. Let's stop by
something through the sky. OC with no boost in the tank will step up.
There.
Stop.
Bring it. Brings it up. Can he bring into the goal? No, stop by block A. Well,
there's a few members in the background here, but again, I feel like Forest Hills beginning to play a bit better both on offense and defense.
Honestly, it's just a better game overall.
Oh!
Down and out. It's a that scores. Biglerville striking first in both games.
That's another nice goal here. I mean, that's just a nice shot from Bluh, following it up here as well, getting his own rebound and finding the back of the net. So they got to find a way to slow Bluh down just a little bit here. We talk about those bumps or demos can be a big thing. It's a double fake here as well. And with that, Big B still able to scoop this one up, but they got to be careful. The ball floating down here in their territory.
Easy goals, that's the idea. Bigby almost enough sauce on that one to score it. Second shot there, and the defense continues to rise up. Even in the toughest moment, shot there, a host away. Are you kidding me? So many close chances for the Rangers.
I mean, when you become a relentless firing squad and find shot after shot, it's only a matter of time before you find the back of the net. You can't let that discourage you. You have to keep attacking the ball here, and that's what we see from OC through the sky, looking for the second touch. Can't quite get it. Bluh trying to settle this one down. Will within 50 as well. Going back the other direction. Block A has to step up and finds a nice save. Immediately retaliation comes through as Bluh finds a big demo.
Boost is not really there. Block A only around with 70, and plus just gonna bury it. Down low, that's the second goal. Biglerville outscoring Forest Hills 5-0 in 2 games.
We saw OC there just not getting the touch they needed off that back wall. The ball kind of floats out there, serves that one up on a silver platter. Biglerville up by 2, but there's 2:11 left in this one. There's plenty of time. Forest Hills still looking for that secret sauce to find the first goal.
For just something to break things open. Pigby's had those chances, but the boost just has not been there. Bluh's been master working the offensive side to get bumps, to get demos, and steal away those corner full pads. Pigby bumps away his own teammate, and it's a steal away from Bluh in the sky. It's a 1v1 that, again, Bluh's just able to use that physicality to win.
You know, we're talking about the young 7th grader of OC here stepping up as well. And it's not really their first time in this kind of competitive scene. So to step into a grand championship, it's no easy task. It's a nice shot from Biglerville, but a nicer save from Forest Hills.
Defense is there, honestly, for Forest Hills. They've had some incredible saves, but with under 90 seconds to go, I mean, Biglerville could jump up to 2-0 in the series. Already starting with a tear. Here's a Pigby pass. Set up.
Oh, jeez! Wait, OC, he's 7. Oh, jeez, he's younger than Christopher.
7th grader to find the first goal here for Forest Hills, and a nice one at that. We talk about it. Can that be that single spark to ignite the spectral fire here for Forest Hills? Kind of rekindle that flame, and so we've got 1:15 left in this one. They've given themselves plenty of time to find the equalizer, but they got to try to find a way to limit the scoring of Biglerville.
Score one more without allowing them to score. It's a lot easier said than done. Pigby steals away that corner boost, and a huge touch from Bluh forces
I say Bluh
up into the sky. Already the Rangers back on this defensive side. Every moment they spend out here is a moment they can't spend down to that offensive side. With 60 seconds to go, though, this is their moment. This is where they love to bring the fireworks.
Bluh, come on, Brady! Oh my!
Down here at the moment, this one floating high and dry over the net here is Block A. Now Pig B through the sky. It's a bit of a half clear, and Biglerville on the back. Scoops up the
brings it
100 in
up.
the corner. Looks to
And 30 seconds left on the clock. Big will lead with one goal. Despair.
Around the horn here. OC.
Oh,
getting set
much
up.
is
Pigby in the
bringing it up.
background, and it's
Stop by
all heading
Pig
the
B.
other
Pass
direction here
to
as well. We're seeing a lot of that
OC.
back and forth.
range clear.
Whoa,
Force
setting
Hills
it!
leads right now.
Ah,
11
stop
low
by
for
Pygmy,
to
unfortunately.
50 boost in the tank, going for the solo
What
play.
the more
Off
nuggets?
the ceiling.
Oh!
Sets
Oh!
It's down at front, but denied. Forest Hills,
Oh.
their final chance will come at triple zeros, and Big B must keep it up off the ground. Bluh playing it off the side wall. The corner play continues.
Imagine if we
Bucky's
go
got the
to
setup, the
OT.
boost, and everybody's still going
Imagine.
forward. Hunch of the Hunch is going to leave it back. The long shot is
There it is!
Biglerville goes back
We're
to the
leading with
game.
2-0.
In a much closer game, though, we see Forest Hills beginning to come alive. And so all of a sudden it could be scary, but they can't allow Biglerville to win another one here. To go up to match series championship point, give themselves 3 additional opportunities is not a situation you want to be in. So this is where we need to see Forest Hills really dig deep and find a way to start to bring this series back.
I mean, most of the sliders were even. It's just that big one. Field domination for Biglerville throughout the start of the game. Just controlled the boost pads. Were able to get all of the resources to play with around that arena. And you said it. I mean, they're a dangerous team no matter what. But you give this number 1 seeded team 3 in a row. There may be no coming back from it. For the Rangers, it's got to be this next game that they've got to step up.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not for lack of trying. We're seeing him make it down the field. We saw 3 shots from OC and that goal as well. But that big thing for me is that boost consumption. We've seen Biglerville controlling that boost, starving it away from Forest Hills down in their territory. And you don't always need those hundreds. You got to work on that pathing, find some nickels and dimes, try to make it work. Forest Hills needs to pull the rabbit out of the hat in this one.
It's got to be some magic going into game number 3, or else, as we said, there's no more second chances in this best of 7.
Here we go! Game
Game
number 3 underway. Let's send it to match point here.
We'll see about game number 3.
OC.
Through the sky,
Bring it
finds a
up.
pinch, but already Biglerville continues to apply
Blockade
this
gonna
pressure.
bring it back
Blockade
down,
through the
massive
sky,
butt.
watches it fall.
Oh!
A touch
Bring it up.
above their
Oh,
own, and now
stop. Oh,
Bigby
it's stopped by
will
Pygmy, of
settle this
course.
one on
Well,
down.
of course,
Bumped
it
off
won't be
Bluh,
with
the last
Pygmy.
defender will
Oh,
circle
oh,
back
but
on game.
we're not.
Bigby
Oh, thank you,
trying to
Brady.
find a way to
Oh.
and the Bluh again stepping up and finding a booming clear.
I mean, Bluh turned that 1v3 scenario into a full-length clear. Sets him up in the offensive zone. Pygmy has to do a lot of work to get basically a double-touch save out of the air to keep it out of the net. Biglerville just going to keep pushing their issue. They've burned down your boost. They're staying in this offensive zone, and it doesn't feel like they're leaving soon.
Trying to find something through the sky. It's a bit of a clear here coming out from Forest Hills, but Bluh again, he keeps that boost charged up. He goes coast to coast almost every time, and now off the backboard. Someone had to stop that one, and they finally get it, but the pressure just continues here. It's been relentless from Biglerville.
Bigby, though, adding their own little bit of a touch. There's a shot. It's off the post. The clanker rings array, and for Biglerville, surviving on this defensive side. Nobody able to score quite yet, but you have to feel it favors Biglerville with how many games they already have in the series.
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing a good job of scoring and playing defense. But again, we saw Forest Hills really step it up in that last game, looking to allow some of that momentum potentially to spill over here as well. They've gotten more opportunities downfield than we've seen. They're beginning to control that ball and the field domination a little bit more. And
Oh, Gorilla!
never really count this squad out.
No.
These
By
two teams in the
OC.
grand
Well, I
final
gotta get there.
O's got a solo play
Well,
right now.
OC was
Everybody
punches
to the
there in
hunch,
time
and
to
the
stop
slow
the ball
step
from getting
he's
into
gonna
the
bring
goal.
the field.
Blah.
Getting
And he had
the
to stop
50-50
Pygmy.
going
No.
neutral, but stays
Still
in
in
his
our
offensive
Gorilla.
zone.
Gonna send it back
3
out.
minutes left
Can he
before
send it in?
still
Go, no.
nobody has found a goal.
All 3 coagulating down in toward this corner. Obviously looking for a bit of a clear.
I mean, when we played them in the league, I went to game 6
for the pinch off the
until
wall,
we
continues
won.
to carry it down the field. Maybe looking for a pass here in front of the net, sets him up, but Bluh able to knock this one off to the
Oh,
side.
we all know
Ball
we
Forest
went
Hills looks to keep
4
the drive
0
alive.
sweep. Oh,
Big,
stop!
so
Oh,
close
take me
here
on
again.
cut it in.
Defense.
Gorilla, get it in.
Biglerville's
No,
been a
stop by
stonewall.
OC.
He's going to go a 1v1, won by Bluh. Again and again, these solo plays are attacking in.
Oh,
Got a front man, but
oh,
Bigby
the
says
demo
no.
was
You can
there,
cut the
but
demo, but not the goal.
to get
And
in.
now
The
it's a
goal,
2v1.
stop.
Bluh's gonna jump
But
the pass
keep it in the
before it
Forest
becomes
Hills area. We
dangerous.
want to
And
get
Bigby
another
and
goal.
Blockade meet on the
Our
low ground,
offensive end.
sending forward two gorillas
Oh,
here.
pass
The
between
Biglerville
Bunch
offense
and
starting to
Gorilla.
find
Get
the
in,
shot,
no. It's
and
stopped by
Piggy
Pig
saves.
B. It's always stopped by Pig
Bit of that
B.
half clears. We see the demo come in front of the screen. Pig B has to go up and find that stop as well, as it was a shot on
Oh!
for the
Wow!
and Bluh will find it. The give and go. The pass plays downfield for Biglerville have been huge. You see Bunch just setting it up for that teammate. Block A there. Unfortunately,
Yo!
boost in the tank, and that goes back to some of that boost consumption that we were talking about a bit earlier.
Even when Forest Hills gets a great drive, it feels like the Biglerville defense just turns it straight on their head. Here's Ozzy that needs to do a lot with very little. 0 in the boost tank as Pigby trades off in position. Pigby going for the angle, forces a double commit and making the defense jump. Getting a little jittery here on that back end for Bloods. They are at a boost, have to travel down to a different location. Gorilla's going to keep it alive by a touch in the corner, but block A, there's only one man to beat, but that man is Bluh. Gets the save, pops it back in, and you know what, clears it, why not?
We're still keeping the drive alive.
Oh! A little tied up
And it's
OC.
OC yet again. The young 7th grader has been coming up huge here for Forest Hills. And
Yo, what
I mean,
even
one
rank
big
is
shot
he?
here, just a subtle touch. It doesn't have a ton of mustard, just a little finesse. And just like that, we're all tied up 1-1 with 90 seconds left.
Both of those goals, this single one in this game and the single one in last game from Forest Hills. Gorilla might just score that bar off of it. They've been off just a preparation play, passing in from OC that ends up scoring, but having a jumping man like Block A or Pigby ready to go for a second touch in case it doesn't work out. And now, right now, for one of these two teams, it is going to be a close series victory. Pigby barely makes the backward save.
Still not out of the deep water just yet. Looking for that half clear here as Bunch of the Hunch scoops it up. Looks to carry back toward that backboard. Able to bite out 2 defenders, but Pig B does find the subtle save. Looks to carry it around the horn. Met for the 50 and wins it. 1 defender to beat back here. That's going to be Bluh. A potential pass play across midfield. The flick's not there, and Bluh finds the stop yet again.
Midfield, Rosie is going to jump. Here's a double. It's just Blood to beat, but again, Blood's stellar defense keeps it out of danger, and Bunch of the Hunch is going to carry backwards. It's read awkwardly into the corner here, and Block A's jump goes low, connecting actually with OC on the wall. It's a long range.
Oh! Bluh!
The needle threads it through, and it's Biglerville in the lead.
See OC, excuse me, and Block A on that sideline there. A bit of a double commit. Nobody in that background able to get back in time. That's a big one for Biglerville because it comes with just 25 seconds left. Forest Hills, they need to pull out all the stops if they want to pressure this one into overtime.
20 seconds now. Forest Hills looking for something on the offensive side that'll bring them to a tied up game. Bunch of the Hunch is going to try and go for the skyward dive, but it's inside. Not a lot of boost from 2 of the players from Biglerville. Maybe this is Forest Hills' chance. Ozzy off.
Oh, save my boy, yo!
Such. It's got to be triple zeros. It's got to be right now. And for Pigby and crew, the long range shot is not there. Biglerville.
Yes!
Another very close game, only separated by a single point in this one. I mean, these last 2 have been incredibly close, but Biglerville able to score when it matters most, striking there late in that game. They set themselves up for a sweep already at championship point. I mean, they have to be feeling comfortable, but they can't get complacent. I mean, we talk about how tough the sweep is. That reverse sweep is so tough, but if there's any team that could do it, it would be Forest Hills.
This would be an incredible story, and you're talking about the final game of PIEA for Pig B. A chance to pull off the reverse sweep now. I mean, Biglerville's looking really, really good. Some close games overall, a couple of 2-1s, and honestly, it's the young sub that has gotten both of the 2 goals for Forest Hills. If they want to win this game, it's crazy to say, but Pig B's going to need to step up.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to get a couple, goals into the back. And I think once he finds that first one, he's really going to find that stride as well. But I mean, they have a young rising star, which is also great to see. You talk about Pigby heading to college here next year. And so you at least like to see that young talent growing here with that roster, getting some of this competitive experience in this atmosphere. So still a win-win, but, hoping to pull this one out, I think, is Forest Hills.
Well, let's head to game number 4. Biglerville
Here
in
we go. Game 4
2024,
underway
or
here.
2022, excuse me,
Let's
beat
get
Forest
it
Hills
done.
in the
Like
corners. Bunt to the hunch, gets a shot there.
back
Nice
to
save from
back
Forest Hills.
is
It's
near.
2023. It was the semifinals that Forest Hills fell to Biglerville. Now in the finals here in 2025, Forest Hills trying to rewrite history.
Oh, shit.
Buddy Biglerville on an early attack
Are
yet
we
again.
just
And
blazing for
you see a
still?
bit of a
No.
half clear, but these
No.
rotations from Biglerville have been absolutely on point. They do a great job of keeping the ball down here in that Forest Hills territory. Block A, a nice read to pass there.
Oh, stop. Yes.
But
What
Bluh,
a save.
another crazy save.
The defense has just kept them in this series. For how much Biglerville has scored, they've had 2 more phenomenal plays. Bigby over the last man. It's no boost to play it, and everybody's very far forward from Forest Hills. It's Bluh versus Bigby. The previous teammates now turned rivals. Defensive double touch here. And for Biglerville, they're going to keep going. Why not? They've got boost. They've got a double.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh, open that. Oh, stop that. Yes, Brady. Yes.
Gets to it in time.
Recollects the 100 in the corner as well. And again, they continue to dominate the boost consumption realm here. OC does find the stop of boom and clear back and forth. A little long action
Come on,
here
Evan.
in game 4. This one's gonna go a little wide.
Oh, wow.
What a touch! And Forest Hills will strike first in game number 4.
The assist from Bigby.
Jeez.
Jeez.
What a beautiful angle. No real daylight between that one and the crossbar. Forest Hills has got the lead. I feel like that's very important. Something they haven't really had throughout the series. Now they've got to keep the pressure up. One goal may not be enough to quench Biglerville.
Oh, you getting stopped. Oh,
Shot
jeez.
again from Biglerville. Not a lot of boost.
What happened?
For Forest Hills as they're searching for this.
Whoa, open net. Oh, my days.
And now that might be that spark to reignite the squad here. They find themselves up by 2. It was off of this assist from OC, and it looked like OC might even been trying to steal that one away.
I mean, OC, just a dastardly touch on the wall. All 3 members of Biglerville were beat, and we flopped those sides for a second. Forest Hills, 2-0 start. It's a great game 4 answer so far, but so much time left to go. Bluh shot towards the crossbar. Doesn't quite find the netting just yet. But for Forest Hills, they're a team that needs to keep pushing. You talk about that spark. Needs to ignite the fire. Bigby plays it low. Sets the
Jeez, what is going on, 13?
What a passing, give it go.
And now we're seeing that Forest Hill squad that we're used to seeing. This is phenomenal teamwork from Block A to Pig B, and then from Pig B to OC. Phenomenal
What
pass
happened?
playing in front of the net, really baiting out those defenders.
Go Biglerville, come on!
A 3-0 lead here in game 4.
3 minutes still left to go. Canners a chance to bring things back with an early touch from Gorilla. Block A is able to read that one low. The demo goes in, and all of a sudden the defense is
Oh,
gone.
my days.
OC's got the hat trick. Forest Hills is up by 4.
OC, this young star. I mean, a hat trick already. And I mean, you got to credit Block A for this one. Traveling down into the corner, serving it up right in front of the net there. It goes back to that teamwork. And this is what Forest Hills needs. It's something that's working really well for them. They have to continue it for another 245, though.
Oh.
I think for Biglerville right now, they're just more focused on trying to shut down those passing plays because Forest Hills, that's what they're working off of. It's no more solo tries from Pigby. It's the entrances from Ozzy that are really giving them goals. The passing plays are phenomenal from Block A right now. With still half this game left to play, there's time to score. But right now, you're just trying to do some damage control.
This little pass here from OC over toward Block A. Now off the backboard, has a little bit of help. Pigby a little bit under that one, but able to keep that drive alive once more. OC, no boost in the tank. Looks to circle back. Pigby trying to strike on this one. Will win the 50 off the sidewall. Dangerously towards the net. Block A, a touch off the backboard, but not able to find it just yet. The pass from Pigby. Block A, maybe back toward Pigby here as well. The whole team getting involved. This one, OC was waiting patiently, but Forest Hills, I mean, they have really upped the ante when it comes to pressure.
Talk about control. They've got the boost. They've got the field. They've got every ounce of space.
Gorilla! There we go, Thank you. Oh, Bunches! What a passing play there.
And the rest of the crew needed. They kind of get going here. That's a nice pass play over toward Gorilla, who's able to find that first one here in game 4. But they still have a 3-goal deficit to overcome. 143 still doable, though. Up to Forest Hills to either find another one or eat up a lot of time off the clock.
They can play that possession game they've been playing for about 3.5 minutes of time as Bigby, another 50 win in the sky, was able to do some damage control and make sure another goal is not allowed. Gets the damage in the other way with the demolition, controlling on the side towards the right, and the touch in, it's going to be towards the post. And Biglerville, they are starting to really amp up.
No boost in the tank for a lot of these members here for Forest Hills as well, trying to grab some of those nickels and dimes, but they starved away both corners.
Oh!
And now
Wow! Yo, Brady!
Cut the lead in half,
Oh.
and they give themselves 1:08 to work with.
Just
Call
a
back!
little burst of
Call
offense.
back!
Three members there,
Call
but
back
what
season,
selects
bro!
it towards
Oh
that left
my
side.
days,
That's
we
a
might
really
see a
tough
comeback
shot to
in this
actually
one.
re-angle over towards that direction. Forest still started with a 4-0 lead, but the Canners are starting to strike back. And you talk about chopping that lead in half. It's not as important about chopping the lead, but now what they do with it, where they
Oh
move that
my days.
offense,
Well,
and OC is just able to
OC,
turn one into
no.
that right side.
OC has been absolutely on fire here. I mean, look at the angle of that subtle touch, able to sneak it right by the two defenders there. And Forest Hills will get that 3-point cushion once more. 59 seconds on the clock. Still plenty of time to work with, but it is dwindling away.
It's quickly falling apart here for Biglerville. We'll see if they can use this time to burst in towards some momentum, grab some passing plays, and use
Go
the
Biglerville!
possibly
Come on.
going in towards
One.
that game.
Oh, Bluh!
Or
Get
just
in
one-time
there!
goal.
Ah,
Close
saved
shot.
by
Bigby's got the
Bigby.
save with 0 boost, and is going to just search for something downfield.
Ball bouncing around midfield here. Big B tries to scoop it up. Bunch of the hunch finds one, gets a demo here as well, and that's going to open up the backfield just a bit. But Respawn comes in time. Forest Hills able to find that stop, and at a minimum, they've been able to eat up a lot of time off the clock. 3 goals, 20 seconds, not something you see all the time.
Not too often here, especially with a player like Blockade just playing up in the sky, burning down the rest of that time. Gorilla and crew try as they might. The Rangers found their game, starting the scoring 4-0 in their favor and ending it off with a victory. Not dead yet. The Rangers win game 4.
Oh, Bigby! Jeez.
Gonna sneak a goal in there right at the end. It's Big B this time off the assist from OC, and it will end the regulation there. I think there was 0 seconds on the clock, but I mean, 6-2. That's a great way to start that comeback if you are Forest Hills. But consistency is king.
I thought the comeback
That's
was
the
here.
big question. They have to play lights out for the next 15
that
minutes.
ended there.
They
But
gotta win
well, we
3
got
more
game
games in a row to
5.
complete
We're
that
still
for
on match
Forest. For
point.
Biglerville, they just need 1.
3 chances to do so. I feel like as much as we talked about for Biglerville bouncing back, I mean, talk about 2 players over 600 scored for Forest Hills. After Biglerville had scored 2 on you to chop that lead down, you score 2 of your own for Forest Hills. I mean, just a huge game overall. Now the question is, though, can you do it for 3 more?
OC, 4 shots, 4 goals, 2 assists on the other 2 goals that were made. A perfect goal participation rate for them. And I mean, this young star showing that even in these big moments under pressure can play very well.
I think it's huge that, I mean, you talk about OC had an incredible game, but Pig B is actually the one that picks up the MVP there with just so much work, so many defensive touches, and honestly creating midfield opportunities that allow the team to get forward. That confidence is there. But as we said, you're still treading on very thin ice here in this series.
I mean, they got to make sure they're using those pass plays. It really worked out here in game 4. They continue to get downfield, set each other up, and well, scores back to 0. 5 more minutes on the clock. Forest Hills, they need 3 wins in a row. We always say it starts 1 goal at a time, 1 game at a time. And with that, OC already through the sky, looking to set up a teammate Bluh. Reading this play nicely, though, does find that immediate clear.
That play from the defensive side here for Forest Hills. Just challenging Bluh. Get a ball to the car. Is there anybody back? Bluh's got no.
Oh! Jeez! Where we at?
Big B, we talked about getting Pig B alive. It seems like in game 4, the beast has been awakened, and now back to Pig B thing. Starts it off with an early goal from the assist from OC as well. And, well, I mean, 4:34, it's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, but boy, 2 back-to-back great starts here for the Rangers. They found their rotations, they found their offense, and most importantly, that just shuffling offense for Biglerville that found so many passes and steal-aways of the boost has all of a sudden disappeared here in Games 4, Games 5, and Bigby's got a shot at goal. He does not miss.
Could be 130 kilometers an hour on this one. Talk about some mustard behind that punch of the hunch. Dangerously close to getting back in time, but Forest Hills again, you enjoy that 2-point cushion. They got to continue to be, doing what's working for them. And again, these passing plays, these give and goes downfield have been absolutely phenomenal.
Passing plays have been getting better every single moment that Forest Hills has been in this series for Biglerville. They've got to answer it now. You can't let Forest Hills get up to that 4-goal lead that it was in that last game, because it's really just uncomebackable from unless you have a really good tear of events. Pigby's playing out of their mind right now, but there's a reason these two teams are in the grand finals, and Biglerville is still leading by 2 games no matter what.
Got a nice lead here as far as the series go, but it's Forest Hills enjoying that lead. Game number 5, they continue the pressure down here in this Biglerville territory. It's a nice clear from Bunch, though. It's going to open things up a little bit. Osi collects the 100 in the corner, has Pigby to help with that half clear. Looks to settle down. I heard a demo in the background there as well. And both of these teams continue to duke it out around midfield.
I need to plug
The
in
hunch
this.
is looking. He's on the search with a flip
Right back,
reset,
folks.
but OC on the low ground will get the secondary defensive touch to make sure nothing falls in towards their net. Forest Hills still this 2-goal lead hold. Bluh stepping up. It's the post again. A clanker. The bounce out, and the Forest Hills defense refuses to allow any goals in.
That was dangerously close to finding a home in the back of the net. Forest Hills somehow comes away unscathed for the time being, but Bluh, a big booming clear the other direction. Bigby racing to get back, muscles him off, able to take the 100 in toward the corner. Osi, a nice touch toward midfield. Bluh, able to chip it up, a bit of a double commit, but Bigby able to call block A off. They look to regroup, settle down. Now the pressure toward the net. Bluh, still searching for something in transition.
Some great mechanical plays up in the sky. You can tell it's
I'm
the
in
grand
charge
finals,
here.
2 phenomenal teams, and Pigby another step-up save. The defense is going to be ever important from Forest Hills, not only in this game, but if they win this game, to follow up. There's a goal.
Oh, there we go! Christopher!
Biglerville will get on the board here as they look to fight back into game number 5. They've been able to keep this close. We saw Forest Hills really extend the lead in game 4, but they've been able to stay within striking
Here we
distance
go,
here for
folks.
game
This
5.
is
So
this is just
2:13 on the
incredible
clock.
here.
This is absolutely anybody's game.
How about Bluh there on that play? It's not a solo mechanical play, but it's an assist and a bump to get the goal to their teammate. But Forest Hills, Bigby just weaves their way in. It's a setup, but to the hunch, barely gets it out in time before the Forest Hills shot comes in. 2 minutes left to go. Bluh through the sky, won't get a second touch.
To the hunch, looking for a second opportunity, though, and this one goes dangerously toward the middle of that field, but Forest Hills able to knock it away for the time being. Bluh around the horn once more. No boost in the tank. We'll collect the 100 here at mid, and OC meets for the 50. Does win that 50 up through the sky. Back and forth we go yet again as Pigby looks to settle this one down. The flick over one defender off the backboard. No, it's Bluh who steps up to find the save.
Oh, here we go!
Nice job there to shut Bigby
Come on!
from that entry.
Whoa!
And Biglerville
What?
has just 8
There!
seconds left to go.
Oh,
Bigby
stop it.
challenged on the sidewall.
Bring it up.
Wins it,
Gorilla
and then
keeps it
loses
in
the
there,
50 back
and
in midfield.
now we're just
Wasn't really a neutral
the
50.
50.
Called his
Gorilla!
30s.
No! We got
Down
stopped
for
by
the down
Bigby!
for
No!
Another incredible save.
We got a minute left on the clock,
Whittling
basically,
away
here.
now, only up by
Oh,
one with
two.
60 seconds on the clock.
We need
and
to score another
you can
one.
feel the pressure
And then
here
score
in the
another
room.
one
It's
on
a
top
nice
of that
little tip
one.
shot, but Pigby able to knock it away from the net. Block A.
Do the
Puts
win,
pressure
do the
back on
win.
Bunch of the hunch, trying to keep the drive alive, but no
At
boost
this
left in the tank
point,
for them as
we
well.
may want to
OC
try to go
able to
another
scoop it
goal
off the
here.
sidewall, looking for the
Biglerville,
quick reset. Does get a little bit away from this one, though.
oh, bunches up in the air.
Close now the other way.
Oh! Brady! Yes!
Biglerville 2, straight. They're right back in it.
Oh, it's all tied up.
Another one,
We need to score another one to
148
get the
kilometers
win.
here from
Back
Bluh,
to
just
back
powers
is
into the back
there,
of
and
net.
the
Defense
dynasty
got
could
a little lopsided
continue.
there toward that net, all tied up. 39 seconds. If someone could find a way to score next, it
The
could
Canner
be almost said
dynasty
and done. There is not a
here
ton of time
in
left here.
PIEA started last school year when we started the esports club, and now we're here in this probably most competitive
Forest Hills looking to extend it. They've fallen over Biglerville in the past
state
couple of
championship
years.
last year. We beat South Fayette to make it to win our first.
It's got to be a follow up here.
And we went to the semifinal. We'll beat South Fayette. Now we're playing in a rematch of the Elite Conference Championship. We're 0-0-0 there. We're going to overtime. Match point for Biglerville.
Was the only one in the background, so I think he was just faking going for the ball there. Wanted to let it settle. We've been blessed with an overtime here in Game 5 for Forest Hills. They're looking to extend the longevity of this series for Biglerville. They're looking to be champions here and already applying some early pressure here in overtime. It's a nice clear from OC, though.
It's a good little secondary challenge. Pygmy's up. Pygmy's up.
No! What?
Shut up. We're going to a Game 6. Pygmy refuses to quit.
Big B over the top off the assist from Ozzy, 101 kilometers an hour, and Forest Hills reach deep into the pockets. They pull it out in overtime, and we are going to Game 6. Things are starting to heat up.
The last series of his PIEA career, another MVP performance for Pygmy in back-to-back games, and it's not one where he had another teammate up to 600 score. This was a Pygmy game, all 3 goals, scores them in overtime, and keeps them alive.
3 shots, 3 goals, 2 saves from Pygmy as well. Phenomenal. OC stepping up with a couple assists. We saw a shot out of Block A as well there. And some great transition plays from Block A downfield, setting up the teammates. So Forest Hills, the teamwork for them has been huge. It's allowed them back into the series here, but they're not in the most admirable spot. You know, it's a tough thing to do. That reverse sweep it's not that often that you see it, especially in a grand final. They might just be able to write it in.
And usually, if Biglerville is getting 68% field domination, usually they're winning games. But when there's a Pygmy on the other side, everything always becomes tougher. Game 6 truly feels like it could be the decider because, I mean, if Biglerville lose this one, we're going to one final game.
Love take it to a best of 7, especially in a grand final situation. Bluh, though, had a nice early opportunity. OC able to pinch it off the backboard. Does send it back out. Bunch of the Hunch tries to
Let's go, Biglerville. Come on. Let's go.
Here in the corner as Bunch continues this drive. Once
Oh,
Gorilla
that was a close call.
Forest Hills able to keep it out.
Come on, Bluh. It's there.
Here so far,
Oh.
barely bounces too far to the right. Triple zeros on the boost counters there for a moment for Forest Hills. They find a way to punch it out. Bunch of Hunch wants to keep it in. Field domination, possession, and control from this Biglerville team. That is what won them those first 3 games. They need to go back to that.
Okay, steps up. Make sure as Biglerville gets nothing easy here. We see a big demo near the front of the net, though. Now off the backboard, looking to set up a teammate. Pygmy tucking this one into the corner. Bluh, excuse me.
Come on, let's go, Bluh.
Back to this back and forth.
Let's go, Gorilla, yes.
A bit of a clear here from Gorilla. It's a nice pass play that gets intercepted here as well, and already some more Pong action.
A nice empty first minute, rather. The Biglerville and Forest Hills teams both searching for their first goal in an ever-critical game.
Oh!
There's a shot from Bluh. Block A did get their boost stolen away, but made the save.
Oh!
No! Secondary.
Oh, of course, the Gorilla. That was same wasn't there. We looked guy in the first goal of this one.
Again. Well, continues to starve them of these corner boosts. You take a look, and again, Forest Hills has nothing left in the tank here. It makes defense so hard. They've got to find a way to get this clear, to pressure out, to get some boost in the tank, and they might just get it here from Block A.
It's huge. I mean, Pigby gets the full 100 reset. OC, though, in block A on 0. That's a correct angle jump. Another defensive shot here saved away. It is just a really tough defensive stand here from Forest Hills. And you wonder when this bend turns into a break. Demolition and punch out. No, again.
Stop it, yes. Oh my days, that was so scary. Oh,
Biglerville barely able to get back and stop that one in time.
yes,
In the
yes,
backfield,
Brady.
stepping up big here for the squad. Still
Oh,
tied
one,
at
oh
0.
shoot.
And Biglerville, shot after shot, Forest Hills has kept them from scoring, and I don't know how.
Makes it even more dangerous.
Oh
because
my
Forest Hills
days.
now has that
We're
momentum.
going
They
back
feel
and
like they
forth.
have every single ounce of control, even though they're on the back half. This field domination needs to turn into some goals for Gorilla. It's a lob up.
But
Oh,
it was wide.
Play it off the defensive. Use their little boost they have to get it forward. And it's a redirection from Pigby. Awkward through the air. Block A, the extra touch. And Bluh gets it off their hood.
To collect the 100 there as well. OC on the back pedal. Pigby, a nice booming clear the other direction as Bluh tries to scoop it up. Now back the other way we go yet again. A big demo here in the background. Gorilla able to get by one, but Pigby steps up, finds a way to pressure it in. Now Bluh looking for something off the backboard. Block A knew it and
Go with the
finds a way to get a
6-7.
Still sitting in this orange half, though. Forest Hills really haven't had any chances. Pigby with 0 shots so far this game. Here's
what a save!
Saves it low.
Oh,
Bluh's gonna go back the other way for block A. Not real boost, but still just wins the 50. How about another? Back towards midfield. Pigby wasn't quite ready for that angle, and with 90 seconds to go, still no goals on the board.
This is
able to find a bit of a half clear here as well. Bunch of the hunch
still scoreless, which is wild.
Pressing in, has to be careful off that backboard. Block A. Able to step up, find that safe pressure out. Pigby, a little help there as well. Pinching into the ground. Bluh continues to starve them of those corner hundreds, but Forest Hills now getting some pressure of their own.
So you got a bump there and a double touch out of the corner. Not too bad for the entry man. For Pigby, it's a little bit awkward on the back foot, but still finds a way to make a touch happen. 45 seconds left to go. Pigby was looking, but it is back the other way. For Blood Crew, 40 seconds to go to try and seal the series, to try and seal the deal. But Forest Hills and their defense refuses to give in on the final day for Pigby. On the homecoming treat, the Rangers still looking for one goal.
Just one more to go. They only have 25.
Stop that! Evan! Yo!
Trying to find a bit
Let's
of clear.
go, Evan.
Now back the other direction here, and now it's floating high and dry in front of the net. Pigby tries to step up, finds a bit of a touch, 100 in the corner, able to recollect. Just 8 seconds on the clock, and this one still bouncing around.
Oh!
Very well could have another overtime. Pigby tries to keep it up. It looks like it might settle.
Oh! See you in a second.
0-0.
Oh, overtime! Overtime!
Taken. Overtime. We go in back-to-back games.
Oh. My gosh, Llama, my heartstrings. I'm at the edge of my seat here. I got to pick my jaw up off the ground.
Oh, yes! Oh, my days! Yes!
You're done. 2025 PIEA state champions.
Let's go.
Forest Hills will not rewrite history here today. The Canners pick up an overtime victory. 2 games in a row, Forest Hills were able to win an overtime victory in that game number 5. But it is Biglerville at the end of the day, the number 1 seed. Never loses a series.
Let's
the
go!
entire year, and they are your grand champions.
Yeah, certainly well deserving. I think for Forest Hills, they let it get too out of hand too early. 3 games in a row. We talk about how tough that reverse sweep or reverse sweep is. So we saw them begin to find their stride, and man, when they did, they looked great. But in game 6 overtime, you couldn't ask for a better series here. And if you're Forest Hills, you hold your head high. You had a phenomenal regular season, a great postseason run as well. They have a lot of talented individuals on that team, a great coach. I look forward to seeing what they have to come here in future seasons as well with that young star of OC. So we say goodbye to them here today, but we got to tip our hats to the legends of Biglerville. They get it done without losing a single series. That is no easy feat.
in the Elite Conference nonetheless. I mean, being one of the best teams with just such a young roster as well. I know you talk about Pigby, a guy that is going to go on to do great things, but also, I mean, we just got to see him win an All-Star matchup, 2v3, him and Bluh. That's a dangerous rank duo. Going to be watching for them out in the leaderboards as both of them just absolutely dominant. And for Forest Hills, I mean, they battled. They never gave up is what I love. When you drop down 3-0 in a series, it is so hard to come back from it, and they fought for every moment of that series.
Yeah, Forest Hills has always had that never say never attitude. Certainly love watching them get to play out on the field, but they fall just a little bit short here today. Biglerville will get their name etched on this beautiful trophy, maybe some photo ops there in the background as well. Another phenomenal series to a phenomenal weekend, but we're not done just yet for the day. We've got one more king to crown, one more champions to announce that they can hoist that trophy. It's going to be in Overwatch, but as always, we need to take a few moments to get those players loaded into the lobby. So again, stretch those legs, grab those snacks, but don't go too far. When we come back, we've got some Overwatch champions.
Trying to stall for his team to break it, and they do. Petey playing that so smart, waiting for his team. I mean, just the coordination so clean, and that's going to be a three-piece.
Wow, what a three-piece there from Petey. You mentioned the teamwork to make the dream work.
Cyber will fall to 2-1, but it was a hard-fought battle. They need to hold their heads high here because they did a great job against Pam Manor, battling back for the play of the game. And most
We did it, folks. We did it. I'm closing this out. And that is it, folks. That is it. Biglerville is going back to back. The dynasty is real. Last year, Kendo was like, we got to start of a new dynasty here. That was last last school year, back in the fall, 2023. Biglerville won the state championship, and now going into this school year, we're one of the best teams again, number 1 seed, and we beat Forest Hills in the state final. Pygmy's last match is overshadowed by back to back, and we're taking another championship home to the newly named the newly named Gold Rush, home of the Biglerville Canners, the Gold Rush, aka Biglerville High School. Let's do it. Oh, that was incredible. And that is going to do it here, folks, until I can get picture. We got a back-to-back state champion. Oh shoot, I don't know how to end the stream. Oh, there it is. End stream. Thank you guys for watching. Bluh Boy out. God bless.